It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Kings in Sacramento. So for the Kings, their last game, a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. That game was high scoring. Tonight, they'll need to be better defensively. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just has to learn to get along with upper brass to win a championship.
And you've heard it from upper brass. So the center is the hardest position to fill. So at 25, would you trade a guy like Cousins? I don't think so, unless you're getting like a top 5 player in the league that could change your franchise. I think he's there for a while.
With the game just about ready to start, let's go to Kevin Harlan. Kev?
So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Suns.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The Prodigy, he's in at 3. Bradley is out there with Russell. Then it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Jones in at the power forward position. Here's the Prodigy. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint, here's Azania. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Russell kicks to Jones. Gobert the pass to the Prodigy. They get it back. Gobert off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Rozier the pass to Moniunas. They set the pick. Here's Azania, defended by Jones. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Moniunas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Jones the pass to the Prodigy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Prodigy's got his first 2 points. Here's Azania. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Got that one up quick. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Rozier. There's a good screen. The 3. And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got 5 now.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Russell kicks to Jones. Pass to the Prodigy. Stolen. And here we go. Shot from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's the Prodigy. Shoots from the baseline. Cousins pulls it in.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to Rozier. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell passes to the Prodigy. The 3. Ball's knocked loose. Bradley can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
There's the pass to Rozier. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the middle. Here's Russell. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Russell. And that one's good. Cousins. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Kings have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Russell. Modiunas a screen on Russell. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Modiunas no luck. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Johnston for the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's the Prodigy. 6 points for him. And the 3 ball is good. The Prodigy's got 9. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Screen by Jones. Lakers working the ball around now. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jeremy Grant, for both teams making some changes here. So it's Sacramento now. It's a 3-point game. Andrew Gaudlock is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Johnston in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Gaudlock. He's got 6. Here's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Hazonia's shot is off.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He ended up with 38 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Gibson against Adams. Here's Johnston. Gobert with the block. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Russell kicks to Adams. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Gaudlock, defended by Gobert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And Adams with the slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Launches a three, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Gibson the screen. Here's Gaudelot. He's guarded by Russell. And Gaudelot kicks to Gibson. Pass to Azania. Screen by Cousins. Off the pick. Kept alive by Sacramento. Bradley with some nice D.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Kings making a switch here. Monty Eunice has checked in. Here's the prodigy off the inbound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Kings have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the three-point attempt by Freak.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Gaudelot. 8 points for him. Pass to Hazania. Launches it. That's good. Hazania's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen. In that particular play.
Grant, he's checked in for the prodigy. Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's picked off. Thomas goes in. Sacramento moving it around. Gaudelot dishes to Patterson. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Gaudelot. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 2. From beyond the arc and then some. Gaudelot's got 11.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The dish now to Biyombo. He kicks it to Russell. But they recover it. Feeds it to Grant. Here's the prodigy. And the Lakers with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Now, here is Russell. After Monty Eunice's miss, here's the prodigy. No good again that time.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Gaudelot. He's got 11. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Now the feed to Biyombo. Here's the prodigy. The three-pointer, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Kings pick up 2, and he converts the layup. The Prodigy's got 14 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Gaudelot passes to Rozier. Double team on Thomas. From the arc. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Rozier.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 14. No good from 18.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And Los Angeles guys shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. The shot will not go, and the Kings going the other way now. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel-dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble for their starters, though.
Now, here is Russell. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Rozier. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Fires it up. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The Prodigy in its small forward. Terrence Jones out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Russell. And it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. And so here's Sacramento. Following the miss by Freak, Motiejunas has the open look. Cousins. Here's Johnston. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Jones, the pass to the Prodigy. The three-pointer, no good. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For the lead, and Jones sends it back.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's the Prodigy, and the Lakers with another miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
To the right side. Here's Azania, and the layup's good off the glass. Azania's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Rozier following the basket by Freak. The pass to Johnston. Fires the 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
To the middle, here's Russell. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
He's got Got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's Rozier, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
The Kings have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. The free throw drops for Cousins.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
Let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here is Russell. 18 points for him. But they get it back. Here's the prodigy. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Hazanya. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead. Outside, Jones. Lakers passing it around. The shot's good from the prodigy.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Sacramento leading by 3. Passes it to Johnston. Lots of room against Sacramento.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Russell kicks to Jones. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Cousins. And the layup's good off the glass. Cousins has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And there's the pass to the prodigy. And it's off from 3-point range.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Screen by Cousins. It's stolen by Gobert. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Brandon Bass is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reese Harkless comes in for Terrence Jones. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. No one near him. Kept alive. Here's Gibson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Pass to Johnston. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Bradley. Getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Inside, the Prodigy drops in the layup for 2. The Prodigy's got 8 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's a screen. Here's Johnston. And the 3 off target.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
By his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
The shot's good from the Prodigy. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Rozier. He's got 9. Gibson the screen. Pass to Azania. This one for 3. Rebound by the Prodigy. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Russell passes to the Prodigy. Off target with his 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Rozier. Gibson the screen. And there's the pass to Hazania. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Dishes it to Adams. Pass to the Prodigy. And that's going to be a treble.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. 3rd in field goal percentage, 6th in assists. And they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And let's give them some credit for that outstanding shooting percentage as well. I mean, they're working hard to take the smart shots, not just the first shot that presents itself. And I think that's really paying off.
Gaudelak passes to Hazania. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short this time. The Lakers shooting around 44% in this third quarter.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Patterson, the screen to the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Kings. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Biombo's checked in. Lakers passing it around. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Adams has got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Down low, here's Azania. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 7.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Passes it to the Prodigy. No good with the triple.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Outside, Russell to the inside. Here's the Prodigy, banked in off the glass. The Prodigy's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And Hazanya gets it to go.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The Prodigy passes to Adams. And they double up Russell. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Lakers. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push. And checking out Sacramento, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And checking out Sacramento, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far, and the foul called on Freak. And that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Kings lead.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Russell kicks to Adams. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Biyombo. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 1:47 left in the third. But they'll get another chance.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Here's Rozier. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Moniunas. Takes the 3. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Moniunas. Here's the screen. Sacramento again missing. Lakers trail by 9. Russell with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Thomas gets the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bradley, no one around him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 6 points for Avery Bradley. Kings leading now by 7. Here's Rozier. 12 points for him. Patterson, the screen. Rozier, the pass to Hazanya. Off target from three-point range. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top, up by 7. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Lakers trail by 7. We've got Rozier. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Johnston in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Jones. They get it back. Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's Rozier. There's the dish to Cousins. Shoots from the right block. That misses off the backboard. Lakers trail by 6. The pass to the Prodigy. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for the Prodigy, he's got 30 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shots good from the Prodigy.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
That drops.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And now the Kings fast break. Here's Rozier. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And so here's Sacramento following the three-point attempt by Freak. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gibson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Rozier the pass to Cousins. Rebound the Lakers. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gobert. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'll tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Lakers trail by 9. Pass to the Prodigy. Shot to stop the run. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's 37 points for Freak.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Gibson passes to Hazanya. Takes the 13-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Hazanya's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Feeds it to Cousins. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Russell kicks to Jones. Passes to the Prodigy. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Hazanya. Nice D from the Prodigy. Russell with it. There's the pass to the Prodigy. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento leading by 7. Pass to Rozier. He kicks to Gibson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Pass to the Prodigy. From 12 feet out, Sacramento grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Now here's Gobert. Here's the prodigy. And again, no good by the Lakers. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Rozier. The feed now to Gibson to the wing right side. And he gets it to go from the corner. And he has 28 points for the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire.
Oh! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
A free throw off from the prodigy. The Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And the Kings pushing it up now. There's the bucket. Good. He has 30.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That free throw, no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Kicks to Cousins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That one goes. Count it. 41 points for Freak.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Azania. He feeds it to Cousins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Cousins has got 11 in the second half. Passes it to the prodigy. Three-pointer. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Screen by Cousins. Now the pass to Rozier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Rozier. Monty Eunice is checked in for Sacramento. The Lakers also with a sub. Adams, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Lakers trail by 20. Here's the prodigy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. The prodigy's got 43 points.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Cousins, the pass to Rozier. He dishes it to Monty Eunice. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that one misses. Bradley passes to the prodigy. Here's Jones. The rebound by Hazanya.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sacramento leading by 22. Rozier the pass to Cousins. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Moniunas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Shooting for Sacramento, Donatas Motiejunas.
The free throw drops for Motiejunas.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead. They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
The Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. There's the triple. No good from the prodigy.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Bradley on the double team. Moniunas' shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Down low, it's tipped. Johnston, and the layup falls. He's got 32.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Russell passes to the prodigy. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Cousins dishes to Moniunas. To the wing on the left, from deep. Hazanya's shot is off, and the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Left side, Thomas. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
The dish to Adams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hodges checked in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, you know, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
He's perfect from the line this time. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Eunice. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 47 points. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Here's Smits. And here's Bass. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tape.
Well, DeMarcus can...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
They kept feeding him the basketball, and he did not disappoint. For the guys guarding him, it was a long, long night. As he pushed his point totals in the 30s, he got more and more determined. Great effort.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.